Here we are. All right, let's get on the mat. How's your Sunday going? I'm shocked at all the things I end up having to do while I shelter in place and running out of time. So I'm taking that as a win that I'm feeling good, productive. I have some creative outlets. I've got friends checking in. I hope that you're feeling some amount of those things, being productive and having friends checking in on you. So let's get into our breath and our physical body today. I want to feel for just taking a moment and check in. Close your eyes, lengthen your spine, grow your spine right up out of pelvis. And take as deep a breath as you can right now. And as much as you are lifting up, root down as well. Feel what you're seated on. Feel your sit bones. Spread out the bones of your feet. And deepen your breath. Just arrive here right now on the mat. Set an intention for yourself right now for a state of mind or a quality that you would like to cultivate. Like how would you like to feel at the end of our time together today? You could use your practice for grounding, for getting quiet, for bringing in calm and peace. I'm going to practice in a way that, for me, creates a sense of ease and calm. I've been practicing that a lot lately. Let's start with a seated spinal twist. Send your legs out in front of you. Bring your right foot in. Bring your right hand back behind you. Inhale, reach up. And exhale into your twist. Relax your shoulders down. You might hug around the front of the shin. That feels better to me today. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Take another breath. Release. Change sides. Bring your left foot in. Left hand behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, twist. Relax the shoulders down. Feel your left sit bone draw it down and forward. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, grow your spine up tall. Use your exhale to twist. And feel with your breath. Feel into breathing in a way that matches, that cultivates the state of mind you're wanting to create. And how might that state of mind feel to you? Like, what does calm feel like in your body? Let's come forward to all fours and do a little wrist stretching. Your fingertips pointing back towards your knees. I like to tuck the toes under and lean back and get a stretch this way. Turn your palms, face them upward, fingers pointing towards the knees and lean back. And then moving into your cat-cow, moving in a way that feels good. For me, it's just calming to get out of the busy mind and into my physical body. Take some shoulder rolls, moving your spine in both directions. Opposite arm and opposite leg lifting. Inhaling left arm, right leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, right arm and left leg. Draw the lower belly in to support the lower back, beginning to connect to your core. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale down. If you have a challenge in your wrists, maybe you can do this on all fours with the fists down. You might also do this on your back, taking one arm and one leg and just reaching it out and up. All right, let's continue on. Left arm and right leg come up. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee, pull the belly in. So you could begin, if you're on your back, if you're a wrist person, start doing elbow to knee. Second side, inhale, right arm, leg. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Pull the belly in and press the earth away from you as you round your spine, drawing that belly in. Lift the thigh a little bit higher up. One more time. And come down. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, lift the hips. Take the heels over to one side, bend the knees. You can roll your hips to the heels and come forward. Do this little downward dog dance any way that feels really good to you. If you are not coming into downward dog, you can do a little dance on all fours, moving the hips all around. Just loosening up the body. Tracking your breath. Track what feels good. And cultivating the kind of energy or state of mind that you want to have at the end of our practice today. We're going to practice somewhere between 45 and an hour. Come into child's pose. Walk your hands in and sit up. Let's come onto the back for elbow to knee. As always, you have different options for elbow to knee. You can keep your feet down. You can bring the feet up. You can put your feet on a wall. Lay back, clasp your hands behind your head. Inhale, head and shoulder blades up. Press lower back down, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist up and over to the right thigh, straighten the left leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the left, straighten the right leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, twist right, straighten left leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the left, straighten the right leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the right, straighten the left leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist left, straighten right. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the right. Straighten the left leg. Pull the belly down. Can you come up a little bit higher up off the shoulder blades? Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back into the mat. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the left, straighten the right leg, pull the belly down. Release, hug your knees into your chest. Relax your arms by your side. If you have a rolled up mat or a block available, you might want to squeeze that between your thighs. We're going to come up into a baby bridge just to turn on the back chain of muscles. So press down into your heels. Inhale, curl your hips up. And then stay here. You're not curling up really high. It's not a back bend. Keep your shoulders and your neck still. Inhale into your lower back. Feel if it's long. Can you send your sit bones towards the backs of the knees? And inhale, grow the spine into length. Keep sending your sit bones towards the backs of the knees. Inhaling, lengthening your spine, breathing the back bottommost ribs away from the lower back. Lengthen in both directions. Remember, it's not a back bend. You're turning on the muscles around your sit bones. So the glute muscles are engaged. You're just not squeezing your butt because that'll jam your lower back. And you don't want to lift up super high into a back bend because we're just not warm enough for that. Lift and spread your toes. Feel the bones of your feet root into the earth and deepen your breath. As you're lengthening your lower back, you're also lengthening the front of the hip flexors there where the ASIS points are. That whole area. Can you expand? And breathe in a way that meets your state of mind or cultivates that quality of energy that you want to have moving through your body right now. How do you cultivate that in a physical way? How do you practice in a way like, for me, I'm like, okay, I set out on a quest to create calm and ease in my body. So when I get present and I just feel myself in bridge, I become more calm just because I'm more present. I'm not in all the stress mind and anxiety. Exhale, come on down. And come into dolphin pose. So you'll come around to all fours. Put the elbows down. If you've never done dolphin before, you can follow along with me. If you know it, go for it. Do whatever variation you want to do. If you're with me, take your hands around your triceps to measure the distance between the elbows. Put the forearms down either parallel to each other like railroad tracks or clasp your hands. If you're not sure, if you're building strength and you don't have a strong yoga practice, clasp your hands today. Let your head hang. Lift your hips up and back. Feel the balls of the feet pressing into the earth here and lift and spread the toes. So you get real sense of how strong your legs are and the energy moving through all the way through to the bottom of each of your feet. And if you want, take your right leg, reach it up and back. Fine if you need to keep both feet on the floor. Fine if you come down into child's pose in between. Create a sense of calm and peace or ease or whatever you're cultivating in the way that suits you. Bring the right leg down, take the left leg up. Feel the slowness of your breath in and out. How does that deep breath make you feel? Sink back for a breath in child's pose. All right. Come up to stand. Moving into sun salutations. I love to move. My body loves to move. So this is very calming for me. If that's not your situation, I invite you to practice your sun salutations in whatever way is going to help you create the state of mind you are seeking. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lunge, right knee back and down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And bring your hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Low cobra, inhale. Exhale back to downward dog. Lunge, right foot forward between your hands, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Hands down, step up to the front of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, drawing on the power and strength of your core, coming up with a flat back, only if that feels good. You can also roll up the spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Left knee back and down. Inhale, ride the breath, reach the arms up. Hands down, step back to plank. You can bring your knees down or lower down with strong, long legs. Shoulders away from the floor the whole way. Low cobra, inhale. Exhale back, downward dog. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hands down, step up. Exhale. Inhale, ride the breath, come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Keep the knee up and come into crescent lunge. Really powerful legs. Come down as deep as your knees allow. And bring the rib cage back so the spine is as long as you can get it, and the front ribs are drawn in towards the body. Lift back ribs up. Bring your hands down. Step back to plank. Lower on exhale. You can add in a cobra instead of low cobra if that feels good. Exhale back to downward dog. Lunge, step your left foot forward between your hands. Slow, steady breath. And bring your hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's add on to that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Left knee back. Come into lunge. You can always keep that knee down. Taking a twist from the ribs. Your left arm's going to come forward. The right arm's going to go back. Now put the left hand down and twist. Bring your hands down. Step back. Adding in upward facing dog if that's a pose you like, or stick with cobra. Exhale back, downward dog. Step the left foot forward, come into crescent lunge. You can always do this with the knee down. Relax your shoulders down. Plug your front ribs in. So you're drawing the pubic bone upward and the front ribs downward. Right arm forward, left arm back. Twisting lunge. Bring the hand down. Step up to the front of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Chair pose, bend the knees, lower the hips. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly for boat. Shalabhasana. Your arms are going to come by your side. You can lift the feet, the hands, and the heart. Come up. Release and press back to downward facing dog. Warrior 2, step your right foot forward between the hands. Open the arms out to the sides. Relax your shoulders down your back. Deepen the bend in your front knee. Stay here and just exhale. Bring your right elbow on top of the left into eagle. And I'm going to lift the camera so you can see. Deepen your breath. Feel, if you can, deepen into the front knee bend a little bit more and turn on your legs more. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Spread the toes. Release. Open the arms out to the side. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Back hand down the back leg or to the hip. Reach the other arm up. Come into your side bend. Feel right here. You could even do this move with me. Your right fingertips. Draw them into that hip point and like lift that hip up. Oh. Feel that. Coming up, use that front arm to lift your body up and place your right forearm onto the thigh and take your left arm around behind your back. Grab a hold of clothing by your hip. Be real light, really light on your right forearm. Lift your right ribs up, draw the right shoulder blade down away from your ears. Open up your chest. You can let your head hang looking down at the front foot. Feel your slow, steady breath bringing you into present moment. We'll cultivate through your practice the kind of energy and state of mind that you're trying to cultivate. In the Yoga Sutras, there's a concept called Pratipaksha Bhavanam, which is when you're experiencing a certain state of mind, you actively cultivate the opposite. If the state of mind that you're in is creating suffering, is literally, how the Yoga Sutras describe it. So I was suffering from a monkey mind and a freak out about everything. So I'm practicing the opposite. I'm practicing a calm mind here on the mat. This is what I can do. Put your hands down, step back, spread out the bones of your hands, press into the fingertips. So when you feel exactly what you are doing in the moment, it brings you into present time. It takes you out of that monkey mind. Bring the hands forward, pull chest forward, and lengthen your spine. Exhale, down and back to downward facing dog. Warrior 2, step your left foot forward, eagle arms, inhale, reach the arms out. And exhale, take the left elbow on top of the right. Shoulders down away from your ears. Move your elbows forward and up. Release, come into warrior two for an inhale. And exhale into reverse warrior. Remember this move. Bring your left hand to that left hip and just gently lift the hip up. If it feels good, do it. Easing on out of that, bring the left forearm onto your left thigh. Right arm around behind the back. All right, release. Hands down. Lay down on your belly. Boat with shoulder shrugs. Take your hands out by your side. And I'm lifting my hands up so you can see. They're about here, palms facing down. Your feet and your hands come up with you. If that doesn't feel good on your back, put the feet back down. Boat with shoulder shrugs. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the elbow tips towards each other and draw down. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, shoulders, shoulder blades, elbow tips. Inhale, breathe into upper back. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders, shoulder blades, elbow tips together and draw down. Come all the way down and back into downward facing dog. Warrior two with archer arms. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. When you go into warrior two, I'm going to show you what the arms are doing. Your right hand is here. Your left hand is coming up. You're binding, if you can, or grabbing clothing or dropping a strap or a towel down and grabbing that. Grab something, though. It'll feel helpful. All right. Deepen the bend in your front knee and relax your shoulders. Send the elbows energetically away from each other on a diagonal. Breathe into your right shoulder and shoulder blade. Draw that right shoulder blade down and wrap the shoulder blade away from your spine. Now breathe into left shoulder and shoulder blade. Exhale, send the left shoulder down your back. Breathe into your rib cage, expand the full circumference of your ribs. Let a sense of ease wash through you and over you. You feel into how you are cultivating your bhavana, that in Sanskrit is your feeling state of mind. Straighten the front leg and lengthen into a bound triangle. So your hands around behind your back. Draw the right hip back. You can let your head hang. And open up the chest. We're going to come into Ardha Chandrasana here. If you can, keep the arm around behind the back and come into a bound half moon. I'll come out of the frame probably, so I'm coming up. No, I'm actually in the frame, I think. So here's a bound half moon. You might have your hand on a block, a stack of books, this hand. Okay, top leg, point through those toes or flex. Feel what helps you get more into that top leg and open up. Take up space here. If it's challenging to balance and you have a wall, back up to the wall and do the same pose at the wall. Release, come down, step back, lay down on your belly. Boat with the hands clasped behind your back. Clasp your hands, drive those shoulders away from the ears, lift the feet, the hands, the heart. Release. Come into downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward and come into warrior two with archer arms. Left elbow is the top elbow this time. Release. Inhale, reach out. Exhale into triangle pose. So I was just spacing out. Yeah, I space out in my yoga practice too. I like totally spaced out and went into like, I need lentils and I can't find lentils in any grocery store. So that was my space out du jour. I'm just gonna call myself out on the lentils and like trust that there will be lentils in my world. Okay. So let me know if you find lentils at a store. Let me know where you got. All right, come into triangle pose and we're binding. Top arm, wrap it around behind your back. Let's come up. Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon. I like this pose. It requires us to balance and take up space. Something we kind of need to do right now, I think. I mean, take up space in that Breathe in your body and feel really present on the earth rather than contracting. Giving space to others, of course. Ease on down. Step back. Come down onto your belly. Bring your forearm parallel to the top of the mat. Looks like this. Forearm here. Bend your right knee. Grab onto the foot. If you can't reach the foot, grab it with a strap or a towel. And also, you don't have to do this. This is to open up the chest, not necessarily bringing the heel into the butt. That would be a kind of a different sequence. But today, just to open the chest. So I'm going to use my forearm that's parallel. This is going to move backwards like a cobra arm to pull my chest forward. And then I can reach my ankle. If you can, maybe flex your foot. Try that. That feels really strong to me. If you want to tuck your back toes under, maybe that feels good. That does not feel good on my body. Sometimes it does. Today it doesn't. This is a chest opener and yes, a little bit of a back bend. Let's do the other side. And release. Downward facing dog. We're going to do one more set of standing poses. I need to figure out what time it is. Okay, yeah, one more set of standing poses. We'll bring your right foot forward between your hands. Coming into arrow lunge. Yeah. Let's get some energy moving through the body. So arrow lunge, you're lifting the back knee up. Look at my foot. The back foot is flat. That foot is pointing straight back. Don't let it sickle. I keep my hands down. You may know this pose, and you may know that your arms can go to all kinds of different places. I'm going to keep my hands down. Ooh, breathe into where you feel this. Feel that kind of zingy energy of arrow lunge, and how can you use that? How can it serve you to feed your bhavana, your state of mind? And release. Bring that knee down. Lunge H to the B. Lunge, bringing the heel into the butt. Pad your knee. And bring the heel into the butt. If this does not feel good on your body, you stand up and do this. Relax your jaw. You could do a little silent lion. Lions, you stick your tongue out and open your face, make it fierce. You could even roar loud if you're in your house and you want to just freaking cut loose. Do it. I'm going to do a soft lion. Release. Twisting lunge. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, twist. You can bind or keep your hands together, either in prayer or fist with bottom hand, flat hand on top. If you're wanting to, tuck the back toes under and straighten the back leg. What's going to serve you the best? Do you need grounding? Put that back knee down and ground. You want to fire up the back leg and move a little energy? Straighten the back leg. Every day is different. No two practices are the same. Come on down. Step back. Let's come down. Take your fingertips like tenths right here. Lift your shoulders up away from the floor and drag them down. See how my elbows went up? They did like a weird chickeny wing. And then I'm going to take my chicken wings down. I'm using my fingertips to draw myself up. This feels really good to me. If it doesn't, don't go up as high. This should feel fine just down here. I like to come up and then do a little head roll, rolling through my shoulders. Downward facing dog. You're going to bring your left foot forward between your hands. Arrow lunge. Take a look at your back foot. Keep the hands down. Straighten the back leg. Draw your chest forward. Reach back through the back leg. Come on down. Pad that knee if you need to. Lunge H to the B. Bring the back foot, the front foot back. All right, release for-year twist. I'm going to twist towards the camera this time. Exhaling, right elbow to the left thigh, or spread wings, or bind. You can have the hands together in prayer, or have the bottom hand fist with a flat hand on top of it. This is great so you're not pressing on your wrists, because we do a lot of that. If you can bind, you're binding. If you want to tuck the back toes under, tuck the back toes under. All right, release. Step back. I feel like I can do camel with my hands on my lower back, and that's it. So if your body feels like you could do that and that would be good, I'm going to suggest that. If not, don't do it. Sit and come into a twist. Okay, so you would sit and do a twist. Otherwise, join me for camel with the hands on the lower back. Keeping the hands here, not going back to the heels. All right. That felt great to me. Let's all sit. Stack let's do the left shin on top like this. So my shins are stacked one on top of the other. My knee is on top of the ankle here. My ankle is on top of the knee here. And you might be in a situation like this. Put a pillow or a block under there. We're going to twist towards the foot. Take your right hand straight out. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. And depending on your body, like I automatically bring the upper arm to connect with my foot here, but that might not be you. You might want to stay up a little bit higher. It really depends on you. We're going after a release for the lower back in a twist. And if you can't stack these shins, put one shin in front of the other or just do a cross-legged seat. That's cool. Release, come up. Change. Cross of the legs. Left arm out. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. All right, release. Take a forward fold. Extend your legs out in front of you. You can draw the flesh back. You want your sit bones behind you, your butt behind you when you hinge forward. Hinging is important. Moving here with a flat back, not rounding. You're not trying to get anywhere. You're really trying to be real present with where you're at. So if that means holding on the shin somewhere, hold on the shin. I'm holding onto my shins, pulling my chest through. Inhaling here. If you have tighter hamstrings, bend the knees. Use a strap around the feet. Come into whatever forward fold you have right now. And tune in. So we did a lot of chest opening, a lot of opening up the front of the body, the chest, the shoulders. And here, as you fold forward and tune inside, tune inward, feel your breath, feel the energy you've cultivated in your practice today. I feel much more centered and grounded and calm. Release, come up. Thanks for practicing with me. I'm going to do a little Shavasana. You can end your practice any way you want. Supine, down twist, happy baby, back release. enjoy. And definitely do at least a 5-minute shavasana. Put legs up the wall, put an eye pillow on, support your head with just a little sliver of blanket, get comfortable, and give yourself this time to rest and feel. And bathe in your new bhavana that you created.